What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to run Facebook ads. Now this video is more geared towards the complete beginner, and we're also going to be starting with a budget of $100, although the same principles can be used for any budget. First thing we're going to do here, we're going to go to my business manager. So it's just business.facebook.com, and we're just going to go create. And that's going to bring us to our campaign objective. Here you're going to decide what your marketing objective is going to be. Awareness is for generating interest in your product or service. Consideration is for the objective to get people to start thinking about your business or start looking into more information about your business. Now the conversion objective is to get people who are interested in your business to purchase or use your product or service. Now for this tutorial, I'm just going to do traffic. We could do conversions, but since this is your first ad, we want to best spend your money. So for conversions, you really want to have some data first to give to Facebook, so then Facebook can target people who are likely to convert. So since we don't have any of that information yet, since this is going to be the first time running paid advertising, we're going to select traffic. So once you select traffic, you want to give it a name. Now here is where you can select whether to do a split test or not. Now for now, just to keep things simple, we're not going to do any sort of split testing. Now this is where we're going to create our new ad set. Now here we just want to give it a name, and then we want to leave it clicked for website conversions because that's what we're targeting right now. And one thing to note, you want to keep track of this little gauge here. We want to keep this dial somewhere in between the green line here. The more specific you're targeting, the better your click-through rate's going to be, and the better your conversions are going to be down the line, whether it be email subscribers or purchases. Now we're going to create an audience. Now Facebook gives us a lot of tools to really narrow down on an audience, but we're going to keep this simple for this tutorial. So you do have the option as well to use a saved audience. If you've run ads before in the past, you can reuse an audience you've created before. But since this is a new account, we're going to be creating a new audience. So I'm just going to target California, just for an example. And we're going to target, say I'm targeting people between the ages of 25 and 35. And I'm going to be targeting men. And they're English speaking. And what's really cool about Facebook advertising, you can actually target people with certain interests. So say we're in the entrepreneur field and we're going to be targeting entrepreneurs essentially. So what we can do, we can actually search for people who are interested in well-known entrepreneurs, such as Tim Ferriss. So we select that, and you can see we're down to 24,000 people. Now the more people I select, the bigger this is going to increase. I'll show you here, because this isn't a they have to be interested in this person and this person at the same time. What this is they're either interested in Tim Ferriss or Grant Cardone. So it'll be creating a pool of people who are interested in Tim Ferriss or Grant Cardone or a mixture of both. So as soon as I click on this, the 24,000 is going to increase. So now apparently a lot of people are fans of Grant Cardone. So we're going to take off Grant Cardone because that's way too broad. 24,000 is reasonable. One cool way to narrow down your targeting is actually just this narrow audience feature. So what this does is, like I was mentioning before, with the interests, they could be either interested in Tim Ferriss or Grant Cardone, but with the narrow targeting, you can actually target people who are interested in Tim Ferriss and Grant Cardone. They have to be interested in both of those people before they would ever see one of your ads. So if we just type in Grant Cardone here, you see my audience size has gone down considerably more. It's less than half of what it was before. So we're just going to take out Grant Cardone again, and it's going to jump up to 24. Now there's even this connections option down here. Now what this does is it allows you to target people who have liked your page if you have a business page, or you can exclude them, or you can actually target friends of people who like your page. And also if you have an app, you can target people who downloaded your app or have used your app, exclude people who have used your app. And even if you've hosted events, people who respond to your event, or you could exclude people who have responded to your event in the past. It just helps narrow your targeting down a little bit further. Then we're going to come down to placements. Now we want to take it off of automatic placements and we want to go to edit placements. And for starters, we just want to take off everything except the main Facebook feed. So we want to take off instant articles, right column, the Instagram feed, the native banner, take off everything there except the Facebook feed. Okay, so now that we got that, we want to go up and we want to change the devices. You can target all devices, or you can target mobile or desktop only. Now, it really depends on what ad you're driving, what product you're trying to sell, or what type of service you have. So it really does depend. Best thing for you to do would be to split test that. So you can duplicate your ad and then you can just target just mobile only on the one and target just desktop on the one. Or what you can do, you can start with all devices, and then after you've run the ad for about a week or so, you can go back into your analytics and you can see which devices are getting the best conversion rates, like which device are you getting the cheapest link clicks. And then if you're getting cheaper link clicks on mobile, then maybe it'd be a good idea to change the ad placement and take it off of your desktop newsfeed. All right, and we're going to scroll down, and we're going to change the daily budget to $3.33 a day. So since we're starting with $100, what this is going to allow us to do, this is going to allow us to run the ad for a 30-day period. And we can start that tomorrow. And we'll run that until May 6th. Maybe we'll move it up one day. So there, we're not going to spend any more than $99.90, so that's within our $100 budget. And we're optimizing for link clicks. And we're going to do our bid strategy for lowest cost. We're not going to worry about setting a bid cap. Alright, now on this page we're going to create our ad. Now the best converting ads are video ads, but for this tutorial we're just going to select a single image ad. Now one of the best converting images on Facebook are images that naturally flow with Facebook. Now Facebook is designed for people and like sharing images of family members and stuff like that. So it is proven that images with people and faces specifically, like close-up of people's faces, are one of the better converting images on Facebook. Now, people could argue that there are good stock images as well that convert well and just interesting images, but a general rule of thumb, especially if you're starting out, is try to go for people and faces. So I'm just going to upload an image of myself. And we're going to leave the targeting on website. Then now for the link type, we just want to leave it on website because that's what we're targeting. We're targeting website link clicks. And now for the add text, this is just what we're going to add in to kind of tell a little bit more about what our offer is about. And then we want to enter in our URL and then a headline for the ad as well. And now for the call to action button, we just want to leave it on learn more. Now it's been proven in studies in the past that the learn more button has a higher conversion rate. Now when you're trying to get people to do something, whether it's getting an offer or downloading or signing up now, people tend not to click on those as much just because they know that you're expecting something in return. Where the learn more is more of a passive approach. People are just expecting to receive more information after they click on that link. They have the option to change the display link, but I don't change that. Unless it's a really long URL, you can then change the text here so you can shorten it, essentially. Now you're welcome to enter in more text here. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It just depends on what the offer is and what the picture looks like as well. And if I need more space to write some text. One thing I just wanted to mention, you can actually preview what your ad is going to look like across multiple devices. So here we've got the mobile newsfeed, and then we've got feature phone here. and then here is what your ad's going to look like on desktop. So then you can kind of optimize and tweak things to get the best experience possible for your users. Now this part right here is pretty important. This is where you're going to get your Facebook pixel. Now the Facebook pixel is going to be measuring your traffic and seeing who is hitting your, whether it be landing page or your web page, blog, review site, whichever. It will actually be collecting data on your behalf, which is going to be what you're going to use down the road for your conversion targeting. So when you're retargeting people and you're trying to get conversions, that's where this pixel data is going to be very important for those efforts. We're not going to install the Facebook pixel on this video. That'll be for another video. Now we're just going to hit the review button. And this just kind of gives you an overview of everything on your ad before you hit the confirm button. Now the confirm button, once you hit that, you're going to be agreeing to the Facebook ads policy, and you'll be making your ad live essentially. So I obviously don't want to do that because this was just for testing purposes. But I hope you guys found this video helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to share it with your friends. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one.